It is 7 o'clock and we're here. You were tuned in to the Thursday night sale with Collectco. I'm Paul. I'm your substitute teacher for the night. I'm here with Jake. Chad and Tanner and the rest of the gang are out of town having fun, hopefully. What's up, Mike? Got some great records for y'all tonight. Don't think there's anything from the Pittsburgh collection, but there's a lot of stuff that we picked up in the Northeast this past week on our trip. A lot of MoFi titles are going to be auctioned tonight. Got a bootleg or two, a crate of new vintage arrivals, some new vinyl for you. We're going to be going at a slower pace than normal, and Jake will hopefully be able to hold things with his hands. He's dropping post-it notes. But we're going to have a good time tonight. We're going to sell you guys some records. Hello, everybody. All right. Let's see. I'm not sharing stuff. I don't know how to do that. It's a Chad thing. Maybe he'll do it from Florida. Oh, did Chad say new vinyl is half off tonight? Well, he didn't give me that memo, so I guess we're going to have to disregard that one, Ryan. Sorry. He did not give me the go-ahead on that one. Let's go ahead and just get started with a crate of new vinyl, and then we'll move on to some new vintage arrivals. I don't know what Chad has shown or has not shown in the past week. I was out of town for about a week and a half, and glad to be back. It was fun, though. Had a good time. So let's see what we got. We got Megadeth. Which one is this? Killing is my business, and business is good. The final kill, that is $36.99. Looks like we got a few copies of that one in stock. We got Linkin Park Meteora, $31.99. Let me adjust this just a little bit, actually. That's not the right way, is it, Jake? There we go. That's a little bit more centered up. What else we got here? Air, A Story of Greatness, music from the hit movie featuring 80s classics such as Rock the Casbah, Born in the USA. That is $33.99. Let's see. Did I miss anything yet? No. $2.99 bins. I think records would have to be here for a very long time for us to be selling them for $2.99. Primus Pork Soda featuring My Name is Mud. Primus Pork Soda is $39.99. Let's see. Jody. Hey, all right. What else we got? Fleetwood Mac Rumors. That is $31.99. Pink Floyd The Wall Remastered is $49.99. Yeah, you never know. When I'm hosting, we're going to be starting on time. I know Chad likes to be a little late just for the drama, but if we say we're going live at 7, I like to be here right at 7 o'clock. Fleetwood Mac Mirage, the original album remastered. That's on 180 gram vinyl, and it is $31.99. Kate Bush, Hounds of Love, as heard on Stranger Things. Man, I almost forgot the name of the show. $31.99 for Kate Bush, Hounds of Love. Foo Fighters, Echoes, Silence, Patience, and Grace, $44.99. Foo Fighters, One by One, that is $39.99. Yeah, that's a good one. $39.99. Rage Against the Machine, The Battle of Los Angeles, $31.99. That's got Testify, Guerrilla Radio, Calm Like a Bomb, Mic Check. That was I remember buying that CD at Walmart when I was a young whippersnapper. My mom was not super enthused about it, but I was. Reservoir Dogs soundtrack. That's on 180 gram audiophile vinyl from At the Movies. That is $38.99. That's music on vinyl. Reservoir Dogs. Rock and Roll. Homeland. Conspiracy. Did I miss a rock and roll? Was there anything called rock and roll? Or I don't think so. Alice in Chains Rock AM Ring 2006 Festival Broadcast. It's $39.99. What all is on there? There's a lot of good ones. I see Them Bones, No Excuses, Rooster Wood, Man in the Box, Alice in Chains, $39.99. Chris Cornell, Higher Truth is $44.99. Got a couple of those. Taylor Swift, Red, that's Taylor's version, for $59.99. What's up, Jeff? Foo Fighters, But Here We Are, that's their new one, $31.99. Extreme 2, Pornograffiti, that's music on vinyl, $38.99, 180 gram audiophile pressing. We got Collective Soul from Craft Recordings. It's the 25th anniversary edition. First time on vinyl, $34.99. What's up, Brent? I'll be sure to charge you $2 extra on everything you claim tonight. Maroon 5, Songs About Jane, $36.99. Bob Marley and the Wailers, African Herbsman, that's on yellow and black splatter vinyl, $29.99 for Bob Marley and the Wailers. And we've got another Rage Against the Machine album. This is Renegades, $31.99 for Rage Against the Machine. Nice. Let's go ahead and get started with some new vintage arrivals. I priced out some stuff today. I'm working a long shift, so I didn't get a whole lot of new stuff ready, but it is fresh. It's never been seen. It's some stuff that we picked up on our trip these past couple weeks. And there are tubs and tubs and tubs of stuff back there, and I just opened one up. I didn't cherry pick anything. I just priced what was in there. This will kind of give you a taste of some of the stuff that we picked up on that trip. And I mean, we're going to be going through it for months. It's pretty incredible. Seth, oh, he's been fired, and I'll fire him again right now. Seth, you're fired. If you're listening, you're fired. I'm going to mute my mic real quick and take a sip of some caffeine so I can fire through this crate. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. About how many total LPs? Man, it's got to be somewhere close. It's probably close to 15,000 records, and there's like no filler, just all killer, no filler. There's metal stuff, classic rock. There's some 90s stuff, hip hop, punk, a bunch of jazz, just all over the place. I mean, it's pretty incredible, the stuff we picked up. And then I'm sure you guys saw the Kiss collection. That stuff's going to be going out next week, I believe, and some of the metal stuff. Yeah, it was just nonstop. I mean, I pulled a 24-hour day one of the days just to get a few collections. And yeah, Ryan, there's a lot of 90s hip hop. There's a few in here that I kind of sprinkled in, but you'll see. You'll just get those thumbs ready to type and be the first one to claim them as you see them. Before I get started on this, so let's get an auction going. Give you a little taste of some of the MoFi collections that we picked up. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh yeah, this thing is absolutely beautiful. Whew. Well, I don't know. That might be too hot to start. That might be in an hour. So let's start off with something else. This is just a little taste. Start out with a little taste of something here. Neil Diamond, the jazz singer. This is an original. Was a 1981 MoFi pressing. It's not quite near mint minus. It is EX plus. There's like a little mark on it that is it doesn't affect play whatsoever. It also has this right here on the cover, but this is a 1981 audiophile original master recording, and I'm looking for a $50 start on this. You know, this is going to sound fantastic. That was pressed during the probably the golden years of the MoFi company. That's gonna sound fantastic. $50 start on Neil Diamond, the jazz singer. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started on this crate. If I can grab a record. There we go. The Meatballs soundtrack. Also, most of these are going to be EX Plus to Near Mint Minus. As I get closer to the front of the crate, there's going to be some that are check condition, EX or VG Plus. I don't think there's anything VG in this crate, but unless I say otherwise, all of these are going to be EX Plus to Near Mint Minus. Going to be really, really nice. But the Meatballs soundtrack is $29.99. Don't see that one very often. Styx Paradise Theater, that is $14.99. There is a little bit of label damage on this. I believe this was a high school library copy. It looks like there was a little tag on there. Someone tried to peel it off and they failed. And there is also a stamp right here. Yeah, Hollis High School Library, but Styx Paradise Theater is $14.99. Let's see. Hey, Jennifer. Yeah. No, Henry was whooped. I think we all were. That was a heck of a trip. We were all hobbling back to the finish line. Chet Baker Sings. That is $29.99, and this is an EU import, and it is a remaster. Chet Baker Sings is $29.99. We do have a $50 bid on Neil Diamond Jazz Singer. Rich Record has that at $50. That's going once, going twice. The Pretenders, Room Full of Mirrors. This is a promo 12-inch single, and it is $14.99 for the Pretenders. Ooh, snuck that one in there. Black Sabbath, Mob Rules. This is a 1981 US press, and it is EX Plus. Black Sabbath, Mob Rules. That's a 1981 US press, $49.99. Very nice. Friends and Company. This is autographed by Michael Horax, and this is $124.99. It's a rare funk lounge rock record from New York, 1976. Yeah, this thing is super rare, very highly sought after. $124.99. Let's see. Anything? Did I miss anything? I haven't missed anything, right, Jake? Nothing yet. All right. Foreigner Records. This is like a greatest hits compilation type of thing. Here it's $19.99. Autumn Beds Once the Black Sabbath. That is sold to Autumn for the first sale of the night. Neil Diamond, the jazz singer, is going twice, going 3 times at $50. Peter, Paul, and Mary Reunion. Don't see that one as often. That's just $9.99 for Peter, Paul, and Mary Reunion. The Pretenders was a 12-inch single, and it was Room Full of Mirrors, and it is a promo. It's a promotional copy. Pretenders, $14.99. Got the Kinks, One for the Road, $24.99. Very nice copy. Yeah, let me see if I can bring the camera a little bit closer. Is that better for you guys? It looks a little bit more normal there to me. Final call on Neil Diamond, the jazz singer, at $50. I'm about to sell that quickly. Looks like Michelle Phillips wants the Foreigner. That is sold to Michelle Phillips. Let's see. Henry wants the Pretenders. That is sold to Henry. Cool. All right. Kinks, One for the Road, $24.99. No condition notes on that. Great track list. Judas Priest, Sad Wings of Destiny. Sprinkled a little bit of metal in here. This is a 1983 repress or reissue, and it is $34.99. But I mean, this thing is beautiful, beautifully clean. I mean, no marks whatsoever on the vinyl. Really nice copy, $34.99. This is new. Megadeth Rust in Peace is new, and it's $44.99 if anybody wants that. I think we just got that sometime earlier this week. Jeremiah, I am Paul. I'm your substitute teacher for the night and tomorrow night and probably Saturday as well. So it's going to be me and Jake for the next 3 nights while Chad and Tanner are at the beach. I think they might have got the better end of the bargain there, but next in the crate is UFO Lights Out. This is a Friday Music remaster. This is also out of print. It's $59.99. Really nice remaster by UFO. Let's see. This has been sitting up here long enough. Neil Diamond, the jazz singer, Mo-Fi pressing is sold for $50 to Rich Recore. I'm going to go ahead and pop something else up here. What do we got? Speaking of Black Sabbath, not a Mo-Fi pressing, but this is a 1980 Jacksonville pressing, and it is a beaut. Very, very nice jacket. Just a little bit of rubbing down here. And I believe, yeah, like a small watermark on the bottom rear, but very nice jacket. Record is, I mean, I don't see any flaws whatsoever with this. It's an abnormally clean copy of Heaven and Hell by Black Sabbath. Looking for a $40 start on Black Sabbath Heaven and Hell. Let's see, Jake from State Farm. Yeah, Jake from State Farm is here and he's wearing khakis. Let's see. What is this? Wallace Davenport and the Jazz Greats Preservation of Jazz Volume 1, recorded in New Orleans. This thing is sealed and it's just $9.99. Bob Riger is in on Black Sabbath Heaven and Hell at $40. That is still in frame, but there is a bad glare tonight. Let's see if I can, I don't know. Maybe right there. Still can't, I don't know, that glare is not going anywhere, it doesn't look like, but looks like Bob Riger's at $40 on that. He sounds hideous. Let's see. I'm gonna get another auction up real quick. How about this one? This will be fun. 10,000 Maniacs in My Tribe. This is a 2011 Mo-Fi pressing. This is a Mobile Fidelity Sound Lab original master recording. This was pressed in 2011 and it is numbered. It's exceptionally clean, as you would expect with a Mo-Fi record. And I'm looking for a $100 start on 10,000 Maniacs in My Tribe. Very nice. Going twice, going 3 times on Black Sabbath Heaven and Hell. Bob Riger has that at $40. Really nice original US press. Yeah, 1980 Jacksonville press on that. The Jazz album, this one, let me see if there's a year on this. I do not know, but it looks like 70s more than likely. Let's see, Autumn Betts is at 42 on Heaven and Hell, looking for a $100 start on 10,000 Maniacs in My Tribe. Pretenders, 2,000 Miles. This is a UK import, 12-inch. I guess it's an EP. There are 3 tracks. There's one on side A and 2 on side B, and that is $14.99. Don't see that one as often. See, Monica is at 50 on the Black Sabbath. Bob Riger is out, so that's going once, going twice. Autumn Betts, let me know if you're in or out. Monica has that at 50. Genesis, Nursery Crime. This is $26.99. It is a 1982 specialty press. It's one of the Genesis albums with Peter Gabriel. One of their early ones, Craig Ruth, wants the Pretenders. That's sold to Craig Ruth. Autumn is in, or back in on the Black Sabbath at 52. That means Monica is out. Just showed that. Oh boy. Giving away some of the goods. Julian Lennon. Volate, something like that. $14.99 for Julian Lennon. G price. The Genesis was $26.99. No condition notes at all. Very clean copy, Brent. Let's see. Julian Lennon. How about some more Black Sabbath? Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. This is $34.99. It's a 1978 Jacksonville pressing of Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. No condition notes on the vinyl. Very clean. Todd, he claimed Genesis, but Brent, since Brent asked about it first, if he can let me know if he wants it or if he's going to pass on it. He does have dibs on it. If he passes it on, though, that is sold to Todd Tipton, So, Brent, let me know if you do want that Genesis record. Monica's at 55 on Heaven and Hell. Who were you going against? Was it Autumn? Yeah, Autumn Betts. Let me know if you're in or out on that. You're out, so going once, going twice on that Sabbath. Roger Ramjet wants Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. That is sold. These are not making offer. This is the first time that these records have been shown. Also, I forgot about this one, but final call on 10,000 Maniacs in My Tribe. I am looking for a $100 start on that. It's very nice. It's numbered. No condition notes on the vinyl at all. Looking for a $100 start. The Zombies, Oddities and Extras. Let's see, what does this hype sticker say? A bespoke collection of rare singles and essential UK-only album tracks from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees. This is a Record Store Day release from 2021. It is still sealed, and it's $29.99 for the Zombies. Let's see. All right. Warren Zevon's Greatest Hits, according to Judd Apatow, the director. This is a 2020 Record Store Day release, and it is also sealed, and it is $39.99 for Warren Zevon. Let's see. So final call on Heaven and Hell. That is at $55 with Monica. And yeah, final call on that. Also, 10,000 Maniacs is a $100 buy it now. $100 buy it now on 10,000 Maniacs if anyone wants that. Mike Massey, great pickup there. That's a steal of a price for that one. $100 for 10,000 Maniacs. All right. And Brent does want the Genesis. And Roger Ramjet picked up this Black Sabbath over here. Final call on Black Sabbath. Let's see. ZZ Top, Tres Hombres. This is cut from the original analog master tapes for audiophile quality. This is still sealed for $34.99. ZZ Top, Tres Hombres, $34.99. Dusty Springfield, Dusty in Memphis, just a classic album. It's on crystal clear vinyl. It is sealed for $34.99. $34.99 for Dusty Springfield on clear vinyl. Toby Grimm wants the ZZ Top. All right, and Black Sabbath, Heaven and Hell is sold to Monica Malley for $55. Time to get couple more auctions up. I'm gonna do something different from records though. I picked up a little bit of this and that on that trip, and figured these were pretty cool. Thought some of you guys might appreciate it. I don't know if any of you guys still collect or watch VHS tapes, but I thought these were too cool not to pick up. Got the Grateful Dead Backstage Pass, access all areas on VHS, and I checked all of these. It's very nice, no mold or anything. The label's still on it. Condition of the tape is really good, no tangles or anything. Looking for a $10 start on the Grateful Dead Backstage Pass, just a $10 start. Looks like Chris wants the Dusty Springfield, and yeah, so we got a $10 start on Grateful Dead. And we also have Van Halen Video Hits Volume 1. Still in the shrink. It's got Jump, Panama, Hot for Teacher, When It's Love, Finish What You Started, Pound Cake, Run Around, Right Now, Dreams, Don't Tell Me What Love Can Do, Can't Stop Loving You, Not Enough, and Humans Being. Van Halen video hits in the shrink. Looking for a $10 start. What's up, Jared? Brent is in on the Grateful Dead, and let's see what year. It was like 1992. It is, well, what is going on? It was put out in 92, but I think the footage is from, I don't know, there's some from like 64, 78. Yeah, 68. I don't know. It looks like a little bit of a hodgepodge of some, maybe some rare and hard to find footage of the Grateful Dead. So that's what that is. And that is at $10 with Brent. Let's see. Van Halen 10, Van Halen 10, Van Halen 15, 15. Christopher has Van Halen right now at $20. And Nick is right in there at 22. Let's see, the Warren Zevon price, Harry, was $39.99. It is still sealed, and it's a 2020 Record Store Day release. Still sealed, $39.99. Cool artwork, too. I really like that cover. Christopher Brescia is in on the Grateful Dead at 15, and Christopher Broughton is at 25 on Van Halen. Next, we've got the Pretenders Extended Play. It is $19.99. It is a 1981 Jacksonville press. Pretenders, $19.99. Free Kitten, call now. This is $19.99, and I think, yeah, Kim Gordon. Kim Gordon is in this. It's like a little side project, and this is from 1992. And also the girl from Pussy Galore is in this. Well, it's just a little collaboration between Kim Gordon and her name is escaping me, but the girl from Pussy Galore, and that is $19.99. Professor Griff, the ex-minister, freedom is just a mind revolution away, disturbing the peace. This is sealed from 1992, and it is $19.99 for Professor Griff. Mike Massey, Kitten, yep. Great pickup there. We are going three times on the Grateful Dead VHS tape. It's at $15 with Christopher Brescia. And going three times, I think, on the Van Halen. That's at $25 with Christopher Broughton in the shrink wrap. Yeah, Nick, or David, you're getting me tonight, tomorrow night, and Saturday. Nick is out on the Van Halen. Sun Ra and his orchestra at Intermedia Arts, April 1991. It's a modern harmonic 2016 Record Store Day release. It's $49.99. If you don't know about modern harmonic, it's kind of a subsidiary of Sundays. They like to do a little bit more experimental stuff. A lot of these projects are headed by Jay Millar over there, and Bob Irwin does still do the mastering, who is one of the head lead guys at Sundays, and he does an incredible job mastering stuff. Bob Dylan has even said that he doesn't trust anyone to master anything from his tapes except for Bob Irwin. This is $49.99. It is 3 LPs, Sun Ra and his orchestra. Let's see. Price on the Pretenders was $19.99, and that is their EP, this extended play. What else? Tres Hombres already sold, Tim. What else? Yeah, that's it. Final call on both of these. Final call on Grateful Dead at 15. Final call on Van Halen at 25. Gotta sell those quickly, and then put something else up for auction. Sorry, a motorcycle just distracted me. Got the West Side Story soundtrack. This is where we're getting into some of the check condition stuff. This one is VG Plus for $12.99. West Side Story, $12.99 VG Plus. I lost my feed. There we go. Nick, you had asked about the Pretenders, so that is sold to Nick Bargeron. All right. What's up, Peter? Santana, self-titled. It is the second label. It's VG Plus for $14.99. It is not the Columbia 2i. It is that 70s label. It is VG Plus for $14.99. Greg Rogers saying, I guess that was quick. If you were won the Santana record, you were very quick to that. And Corey was second. Greg just make sure, I'm making sure that was for Santana and it wasn't supposed to be Sun for the Sun Ra. WSS West Side Story is sold to Christopher Broughton. And let's see, the Grateful Dead VHS tape Backstage Pass is sold to Christopher Brescia for $15, and the Van Halen Video Hits Volume 1 is sold to Christopher Broughton for $25. Those are sold. Greg, I'm just impressed at how it's like you knew exactly where in the crate that was going to be. That was freaky fast. Like, was it Jersey Mike's freaky fast delivery or whatever? Chad would probably know about that. I think he likes Jersey Mike's, right? Is that where he goes? Yeah. Let's see. Or is it Jimmy John? No, Jimmy John's is the one with the freaky fast delivery, I think. One of those sub places that starts with a J. All right. So this is the one I was about to put up for auction, and I was like, no, I'm going to wait just a little bit. This is, it's so nice. The Doors, self-titled, original master recording. This is from 1981. When, this would be the first Mo-Fi pressing of this album, and it is absolutely beautiful. The corners and everything are really, really sharp. No issues on the back cover either. I'm gonna go ahead and just take everything out of it so you can see what all is with it. Let's see, it's got the original, I don't know what you call this thing. It's like a hard cardboard, kind of just adds a little extra protection for the record. It's also got this like kind of a survey type thing. I guess you wouldn't call it a survey. It's a response card. Still has the original response card with it. Still has the original anti-static sleeve that would have come with it. And there's that side one label. There is absolutely nothing wrong with this record whatsoever. This thing is really, really nice. And I am looking for a $200 start on this. $200 start on the Doors self-titled Mo-Fi pressing from 1981. That is a bargain price. $200 start on the Doors self-titled. I'm just gonna put everything back together for when this inevitably sells to somebody. Right now, let's see. Is there any MJ in the PA collection? Probably. There was a lot of stuff in that collection. Yeah, Susie, this is, it looks like somebody bought this, maybe opened it, and then just preserved it for, what, I guess it'd be 41 years by now? But yeah, looking for a $200 start on that. Let's see. Dina Washington, Terry Gibbs, Max Roach, and Don Elliott, Newport 58. This is VG Plus, and it's $14.99. It is a 1959 stereo copy. VG Plus, $14.99 on that. Might as well get another something rolling up here. How about another VHS tape? Right, Jake? Led Zeppelin, the song remains the same on VHS. We are looking for a $10 start on that. Same with the other ones. Drop the case right in there. There it is. The label's still on there. It looks like it's completely rewound as well. No mold or anything, and the tape appears to be in great shape as well. Led Zeppelin, the song remains the same. VHS, looking for a $10 start. Still looking for a $200 start on the Doors Mo-Fi as well. Fleetwood Mac Live, excuse me. This is a double album. VG plus $19.99 on Fleetwood Mac Live. Greg is in on Led Zeppelin at $10. Stick, man, got a frog in my throat. Styx Cornerstone is EX $16.99 for Styx. See, Dennis, or is it Denise? Denise Harrison wants Fleetwood Mac Live. That is sold to Denise, thank you. Boston, this is Don't Look Back. It is EX for $21.99. Boston Don't Look Back, $21.99. The Police Synchronicity, it is VG plus, and it's the like translucent purple. It's one of those things where it looks like it's black vinyl, but you hold it up to the light and it is indeed purple, and it's VG plus for $21.99. Greg, my radio show is called The Smell of Incense, and it's on WXNA 101.5 FM LP Nashville. If you go to WXNAFM.org and go to the schedule and archive, go to Wednesday from 7 to 9, and you'll find my show. I checked it earlier. I don't know if something happened with our website, but a lot of my old archive shows seem to have been lost. But the one that I did last night is up. And I'm actually training somebody new right now. So she did about a half hour, but I did the first 15 minutes and then the last like hour and 15 minutes. If any of you guys are interested in that, I just play records from my collection and just try to share odd stuff with odd people. Final Call on the Doors, $200 start. This is a 1981 MoFi pressing. It sounds unbelievably good. And then going three times on The Song Remains the Same VHS. That's at $10 with Greg Rogers. Edward Star Wars is in on the Doors at $200. We do have a bid on that. Now it's just going once, going twice. All right. Did I pull that Boston record, Jake? I did. Okay, good. Here's another one. Boston. This is their self-titled debut. It is a little bit of a later pressing, probably early 80s, but it's VG Plus for $24.99. Boston self-titled debut, $24.99. Let's see, Jack Hewitt wants The Police. Actually, oh yeah, sorry Jack, I just saw your second one and just saw that you had commented that earlier. Sorry about that, but that you did get that one. Going twice, going three times on the Doors at $200. Chicago. This is VG Plus for $9.99. Double LP by Chicago, $9.99. 24 great tearjerkers, original hits, original stars, featuring some people like Richie Valens, Little Anthony and the Imperials, Paulinko, Orioles, Shangri-Las, Platters, Troy Shondell, Shirelles, Dion, Lou Christie, Donnie Brooks, D. Clark, Mark Denning. It's VG Plus for $9.99. Love this little biker guy right here shedding a tear. It's a sad biker boy. $9.99. And that is sold to Stacy Metternich. Led Zeppelin, Song Remains the Same, is sold to Greg Rogers for $10. Final Call on the Doors, that is at $200 with Edward Star Wars. Yes, John, there's a lot of MoFi stuff tonight. We're just getting started with those. I'm showing quite a few tonight, but there are seriously hundreds of them in the back. We bought a couple collections of MoFi records, and we're going to be going through them for a while. But I pulled out a few good ones, and I think it might be time to put another one up. This one might get your guys' attention. I'm going to start this one at this is going to be a low start, too. Let's see. Get my notes ready. How about Judas Priest, Killing Machine? This is a 2014 numbered MoFi pressing, and it just happens to be, well, if I can get it, number 500. What are the odds? One in however many they pressed, right? they pressed 10,000 or 5,000. I don't know how many they made, but yeah, it just happens to be number 500. No issues with it whatsoever. It's got the original inner sleeve with you know, a little bit of advertising for their cleaning products, some of the other titles that they have, and it of course is in an original master sleeve. Super clean, looks unplayed, and I am looking for just a $90 start. It's a $90 start on Judas Priest Killing Machine, number 500. What are the odds? I guess it'd be better if it was number 666 or something, but number 500 is still pretty dang cool. Well, Sam, I don't know if you asked that before I showed it or if that just happened. I don't know. I just saw your comment. That's hilarious. But yeah, looking for a $90 start on Judas Priest Killing Machine. And the Doors self-titled has been up here long enough. That is sold for $200 to Edward Star Wars. That is an absolute steal. Probably could have gotten a lot more for it in that condition online, but I am more than happy to sell it to one of you guys. But yeah, still looking for a $90 start on Judas Priest Killing Machine. And since the door sold, that means it's time to put something else up. I did listen to this a bit today, and it's a bootleg, and oddly, it did not come from the Pittsburgh collection, but this is Pink Floyd, and The Walls Came Down. This is a February 28th, 1990 live set at Nassau Vets Memorial Coliseum in Long Island, New York. Sounds fantastic, and these labels are cool. I could not find this exact pressing on Discogs or anywhere else with these labels, but look at these. These labels are pretty sweet. Empire. What else? This is pretty brutal looking too. Awesome. For a Pink Floyd record, of all things. But I am looking for a $90 start. A $90 start on Pink Floyd and The Walls Came Down. Yeah, no condition notes on this thing either. I mean, it's beautiful. $95 start on Pink Floyd. Sounds amazing. February 28th, 1980. Let me get these back in here. What have I missed? Titles on Chicago. Craig, I don't know if you could pull up this Chicago track list, but that would be extremely helpful for me because it is not printed on the sleeve. If you wouldn't mind, that would be great. And going twice, going three times on the Judas Priest Killing Machine, looking for a $90 start there. Back to the crate. REO Speedwagon High Infidelity is EX for $16.99. Who's Next by The Who is EX $26.99. It is on the MCA label, so it is a little bit later of a pressing. It's not on Decca, but it is $26.99. Mark Querim is in on the Judas Priest at $90. Let's see. Kara Bauer wants REO Speedwagon. That is sold to Kara Bauer. Let's see. Thank you, Craig. Next is Steppenwolf, Rest in Peace. It's EX for $16.99. Santana Moonflower. This is another one from that high school library. It's VG Plus for just $12.99. It's a double LP. Does have that stamp and a little sticker here. Man, I'm struggling with this glare, but it's got a little bit of a sticker right there, $12.99. Todd Tipton wants the Steppenwolf. Cool. Let's see. Next is Robert Frost reads his poetry. Robert Frost reads his poetry as EX for $17.99. Don't see that one too often. And it is on that Cademon label. $17.99 EX. Still looking for a $95 start on the Pink Floyd and The Walls Came Down. Cover does have a little bit of, has a few dings here and there. It's 3 LPs. The Wall live in its entirety. Very nice. Corey wants the Robert Frost. And last in the crate is maybe my favorite Bee Gees album. It's their first album. Well, first in the US, it's EX, and it's $17.99. This is a fantastic pop psych record. Well before they were doing their disco stuff, and that I will always stand by that album. We're going twice, going 3 times on Judas Priest, the MoFi pressing of Killing Machine. No condition notes whatsoever, and it is gold stamped. Number 500. Number 500. That's at $90 with Mark Querum. And I'm just going to flip through this crate real quick. One more time if you need a conditioner price on anything at all. So let me know. Greg Rogers does want the Bee Gees, though. That is sold to Greg Rogers. Nick Bargerani, you were second. Sam, yeah, where's Sam? We need someone else to bid on this Judas Priest. That is at $90 with Mark Querum. Santana Moonflower. Who's Next? Chicago. Boston self-titled debut. Styx Cornerstone. Dina Washington, Newport 58. Sun Ra and his orchestra at Intermedia Arts, April 1991. Professor Griff. Warren Zevon, Greatest Hits, is still here. It's sealed. Zombies, Oddities, and Extras, still here, and that is still sealed. Julian Lennon, still here. Preservation of Jazz by Wallace Davenport and the Jazz Greats is sealed for $9.99. UFO Lights Out is a Friday Music remastered. It's out of print. It's $59.99. No condition notes on that. Jimmy Jonas is at $94 on Judas Priest. Final call on Pink Floyd before I make that a $95 buy it now. It really does sound like this was sourced from the soundboard. I mean, this sounds incredible. James Rayner wants the Preservation of Jazz, that is sold. Autumn Betts is in on Pink Floyd at $95. Greg Brummett wants the UFO. That is sold. Lights Out. Lights Out. Where was Lights Out? Lights Out. Lights Out. Lights Out. Don't remember seeing Lights Out. I don't know. Maybe I haven't gotten to it yet. Mark Querum is out on Judas Priest, but that is at $94 with Jimmy Jonas. Oh, UFO. Sorry, John. Yeah, it looks like that sold. Yeah, it's at $94. Going twice, going 3 times. Chad is in Florida with Tanner and Seth, and they're all fired because I said so, and I have that authority, obviously. I'm a substitute teacher and I'm firing people from 1,000 miles away. Let's see. Yeah, Julian Lennon's still in there. Judas Priest, Sad Wings of Destiny, really clean copy. It is 1983 pressing, but very, very clean. The Kinks, One for the Road. It's a double LP live album. Very nice. Peter, Paul, and Mary Reunion. And then this is this is that rare funk, lounge, rock album. It does have Walter Becker on drums, vocals, and percussion, and it's $124.99, and it's autographed by the bassist Michael Horax. Friends and Company. Friends and Company. What else? What did I miss? I don't even know where I'm at on these auctions anymore. I know it's at $95 here. That's going twice, going 3 times. Autumn Betts has that at $95, and Judas Priest is at $94. That's a final call. Final call on Judas Priest at $94. Sad Wings Price. Sad Wings Price. There it is, Sad Wings of Destiny. It is $34.99. And it is a reissue, but this sleeve, the jacket is so nice. There's no discoloration at all, and then the vinyl itself, it's on that black RCA label, just looks perfect. I see nothing wrong with that whatsoever. It's $34.99. Let's see, what is next? I just showed that. Chet Baker Sings. This one is it's a European import, and it's a remaster. It is a remaster for $29.99. It's $29.99 on that. Let's see. You guys are funny. Didn't miss any other claims. Final Call on Pink Floyd and The Walls came down. The 3LP, The Wall live in its entirety from February 28th, 1980 at Nassau Vets Memorial Coliseum. It's a final call on that, and final call on Judas Priest, Killing Machine, Mobile Fidelity, Sound Lab, gold stamped, number 500, near mint minus, beautiful copy. That is at $94 with Jimmy Jonas. Both of these are at a final call. Styx Paradise Theater, still available, and the Meatballs soundtrack is also still available. Jimmy Jonas, the Pink Floyd is at $95 right now with, gotta go back up. Where was it? No, it wasn't that long ago. It's at $95 though. $95 with Autumn Bets. And it's a 3LP. It really, it's a bootleg, but it sounds like it was sourced from the soundboard at the show. It's beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and sell the Judas Priest. Judas Priest is sold for $94 to Jimmy Jonas. Another steal. You guys are really, I don't know what it is. Maybe you guys just like to give Chad more money or pay more when he's looking. I don't know. Let's see. Gimme 98. Gimme 98. Was that supposed to be Judas? But Barry Seagrave is at $100 on the Pink Floyd bootleg. We're at 100 there. I'm gonna go ahead and put something else up. Let's see. But before I put something up for auction, this is just gonna be a quick buy it now if anybody wants this. It's a Criterion Collection. It's a Criterion Collection Blu-ray of, if I can get this off, Quadrophenia on Blu-ray, and it is $29.99. Quadrophenia Blu-ray, $29.99. If you guys know about Criterion, they do a fantastic job restoring these and adding a lot of bonus material, and the Blu-rays are like, they're new for like $39.99, sometimes more than that, but this is just going to be $29.99. If anyone wants that, I'll set that right here. It's a fun movie. It's great. Criterion does an amazing job with those things. Let's see. Barry Seagrave is at 110 on the Pink Floyd. That is going once, going twice. Jimmy Jonas, you were second at 110. Barry Seagrave has that for 110 right now. And this doesn't really fit the bill with all the music stuff that we've been selling tonight, but I couldn't resist picking it up when I saw the other ones. This is a VHS copy of Chud. If you know, you know. This is a classic like B horror movie from what year was it? It had to have been the 80s. I can't remember exactly. 84, yeah, 1984. Chud. I'm looking for a $15 start on Chud VHS. Also, if anyone wants the Criterion version of Quadrophenia on Blu-ray, that is $29.99, and that's a buy it now. Meatballs was $29.99 meatballs. As good as Troll 2. Nothing is as good as Troll 2, but this is close. Chud. It's, you have to see. If you aren't familiar with it, I'm going to just probably list it on eBay because it goes for pretty good amount of money, but I'm looking for just a $15 start on this one. Let's see. Yeah, meatballs was $29.99. EX plus to near mint minus. Barry Seagraves is at $125 on Pink Floyd, and The Walls Came Down. That is going once, going twice. Pick this thing up and get it out of the way, Jake. Sold quite a bit out of that crate. Yeah, let's go ahead and show some new vinyl, maybe? How about some new vinyl? I don't know how long it's been since Chad showed any of this stuff. Like I said, I've been out of town. I don't know. This crate has some good looking stuff in it though. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. Yes. Oh yeah. Knocking things over. Uh-oh. Just turn the monitor off. There we go. We're back. All right. Back in action. Final call on a $15 start on Chud for $15. Cannibalistic Humanoid Underground Dwellers. Thank you, Joseph. See, we're at 135 on Pink Floyd. Let's just keep on going. Keep on going. Some new vinyl. Slaughter. The Wildlife is $52.99. It's a deluxe double LP set. 180 gram on red and white vinyl. $52.99. Got another Slaughter title, Fear No Evil. Listen at maximum volume. First time ever on vinyl. It's a double LP and it's mastered at 45 RPM. It's on red and black splatter vinyl. $52.99. What else? What do we got? The Cult. The singles. Pure Cult 1984 to 1995. That is $33.99. Another one of those. Hootie and the Blowfish Cracked Rear View is $31.99. That's on crystal clear vinyl. Bongzilla Methods for Attaining Extreme Altitudes, $29.99. Dokken Breaking the Chains is $44.99. Neil Young Harvest Moon, $36.99. Going twice, going three times on the Pink Floyd. That's at $135 with Jimmy Jonas. And Chud is a $15 buy it now if anybody wants that. Just $15. Brandon Jackson was waiting for that. Again, Quadrophenia $29.99 if anyone wants that. I'm just going to set it to the side over here. Go ahead and throw something else up here for auction. How about this one? Rob Zombie, Dead City Radio, and the New Gods of Supertown, and Teenage Nosferatu Kitty. Yeah, Teenage Nosferatu Kitty. We're looking for I'm just going to do a $15 start on this. It's a Record Store Day exclusive 10-inch color vinyl with a reverse groove. So you actually play this one from the inside out. Rob Zombie is going to be a $15 start. $15 start. Rob Hampton wants the Cult. Where was the Cult? There it is. That is sold. Kiss Me. No Kiss stuff tonight. The Kiss stuff we're going to start selling next week, as well as a bunch of the metal stuff that we picked up in Pennsylvania. Let's see. Rob, do you want the track list first before I sell it to you? I'm assuming you probably do. We got She Sells, Sanctuary, Firewoman, Little Devil, Spirit Walker, The Witch, Revolution, Love, Removal Machine, Rain, In the Clouds, Coming Down, Edie, Chow Baby, Heart of Soul, Wildflower Star, Resurrection Joe, Go West, Sun King, Wild Hearted Son, and Sweet Soul Sister. Yeah, just let me know. Yeah, you're in. Cool. I must have read a song or two that you were hoping would be on there. Let's see. Rob Zombie is at $25 with Kelly Cook. Going once, going twice. That is at $25. And I can't remember if I said final call on Pink Floyd. So I'll say final call on Pink Floyd. I'll sell that very quickly, though. I believe that's at 135. Where is it? Yeah, that's at 135 with Jimmy Jonas. Final call on that. So yeah, Neil Young, Harvest Moon. We got Billy Idol, Rebel Yell, $28.99. Neil Young, Massey Hall, 1971. This is an amazing live set, $36.99. I remember getting the, I think it was like a CD and DVD combo kind of thing back in the day, and I must have wore that DVD out. It probably doesn't even play anymore, but that's an amazing show. $36.99 is just him with an acoustic guitar telling stories between tracks, and yeah, I love it. I love Neil Young. And let's see, Robert Scheffler is at 26 on the Rob Zombie. Again, that's a sealed 10-inch record store day exclusive on colored vinyl, and it has a reverse groove, so you actually drop the needle on the inside and it plays from the inside out. Let's see. Turnpike Troubadours, A Cat in the Rain. It's on opaque tan vinyl. That's an indie exclusive for $29.99. Last Armageddon, video game music disc guide, digging in the discs. $64.99. It looks like a Japanese import. Gotta be. Yeah, it definitely is. Got an Obi and everything. Cool. Looks cool. Don't know anything about it, but if you do, there it is, $64.99. Rob Zombie is at 27, and Pink Floyd is sold for $135, and that is going to the home of Jimmy Jonas for $135. Yeah, Peter, they're doing all sorts of stuff with vinyl nowadays. Some of the stuff that like Third Man has done has been pretty amazing. You got, I forget what it was. I think it was like it might have been a Dead Weather record or maybe a Jack White solo record, but there's like a hidden track on the label. So like if your needle could go past the matrix into the label, there's actually a track there. And I know the Dead Weather had one where there was a hidden 45 inside of the vinyl or inside of the LP, so you'd actually have to like demolish the LP to get to it, but there was like a hidden 7-inch inside of it. Let's see, Robert Scheffler is now at $28 on the Rob Zombie. Time to get another auction up. How about this? It's kind of a recent release, well, fairly recent, from 2017, but this is Pink Floyd, the early years, 1971 Reverberation. And what is it? It's a CD, a Blu-ray, and a DVD. It's got a bunch of stuff from their early years, some photos and stuff. Got this little insert here. There's a DVD, Blu-ray. What else was it? I know there was something in here too. I want to get, I guess it's like a bunch of, it's kind of copies of some memorabilia, maybe some old show cards and all sorts of stuff. Is this a poster? What's going on? A little booklet here. Yeah, a little booklet with some more, liner notes and information about what all is included here. Very cool package. I know there was something. Oh, okay, yeah. There's kind of the track list of everything that's on here. There's some rare stuff from their early years on this, and we are looking for a $35 start on that. $35 start on the Pink Floyd 1971 Reverberation. Again, you get a CD, a DVD, and a Blu-ray with that. So we'll get some cool rare footage and rare tracks. Let's see if I can get this stuff back in here. It really made it tight. I am struggling. On live television. There we go. Pink Floyd, $35 start. UJ Miller is at 29 on Rob Zombie. What else? Star Trek Picard, double LP, Sky Blue with white burst colored vinyl. That is, what is this? Oh, Volume 1, Season 3. Cool. $44.99 from Lakeshore Records. A couple of those. Stone Soul, The Origins of Sly and the Family Stone. That is $48.99. 14 hard to find tracks. 7 for the first time on vinyl and 2 previously unreleased. It also includes an 8-page booklet and a poster. Sweet. It's got Sly and the Family Stone, Freddy and the Stone Souls, and the Heavenly Tones. That is really cool. $48.99 on that. Robert Scheffler is now at $30 on the Rob Zombie. Still looking for a $35 start on the Pink Floyd 1971 Reverberation, the early years, CD, Blu-ray, and DVD, and it has some miscellaneous stuff with it too, which is pretty sweet. The Rob Zombie auction, Shane, is a, what year was it? I might have lost the year. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see if it's on the back. It's Rob Zombie, Dead City Radio, and the New Gods of Supertown, and Teenage Nosferatu Kitty is what we're calling this one. It's a 2013 Record Store Day release, and it's, it's a 10-inch. It's on colored vinyl, and it has a reverse groove, so you actually play it from the inside out. And we are at $30 on that, and it is sealed as well. It's still sealed from 2013. Let's see. Yeah. Did I miss anything else, Jake? Nope. All right. Stone Temple Pilots. This is purple, and it is $31.99. It's on crystal clear vinyl. $31.99 for STP Purple. Townes Van Zandt, my guy. Yes, I love me some Townes. This is live in Johnson City, Tennessee, April 1985. It is $29.99. The Hunter by Ike and Tina Turner. That is $33.99. Pretty creepy artwork there. It's just in time for Halloween. $33.99. Red Hot Chili Peppers, Mother's Milk, $38.99. Where's the... Yeah, it's got Higher Ground on it. What's that other one? I know there's another track. Maybe that was the one that I remember being kind of big. Higher Ground. Cool cover of Stevie Wonder there. Yeah, we're still at $30 on the Rob Zombie with Robert Scheffler. Going twice, going 3 times on that. Final call for a $35 start on the Pink Floyd box set. And Jimmy Jonas wants the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Mother's Milk. Brett McKenzie's Songs Without Jokes. It's the Loser Edition by Sub Pop. It's on, well, it just says colored vinyl. Not sure what color that's going to be, but it's $31.99. The debut album from the Oscar award-winning Brett McKenzie of Flight of the Conchords. Hilarious. I love those guys. Homeland Conspiracy is in on the Pink Floyd box at $35. And UJ Miller's at $31 on Rob Zombie. Going once, going twice. That means that Robert Scheffler is out. This, man, I really feel for Chad when I find these kinds of records. Dismember, Like an Ever-Flowing Stream. That's $29.99, and it's on cyan and black marbled vinyl. First ever vinyl edition with the legendary fully dynamic June 91 master. Edward Star Wars is at $37 on Pink Floyd. Robert Scheffler is right back in on the Rob Zombie at $32. No, I haven't seen any Public Image Limited yet, Jimmy. I think I definitely would have known if I'd found the you know, the metal box music and the metal tin. I definitely would have known if we got that, but I don't remember seeing it on the trip. But that doesn't mean it's there. Um, but yeah, I haven't seen any public image limited yet. Let's see. I'll take the Fear No Evil Slaughter. Sweet. That is sold to Eddie Manning, $52.99. I believe that Metal Box record was also called, like, what was it, First Edition or something like that. It was kind of reissued like a year or two later. Well, Chris Wood, we just put up a Pink Floyd bootleg. I think that's the only one for the night, though. We just sold a Pink Floyd bootleg maybe 10 or 15 minutes ago. Yes, Revolution, the Music Roots of Yes is $33.99. And David Polkey wants Slaughter Wildlife. All right. That is, I believe, I don't know if it's the last copy that we have, but it's the last one in the crate. But that is sold to David Polkey. The Clash Combat Rock is $33.99. See, we've got Robert Scheffler at 32 on Rob Zombie, going twice, going 3 times. And we've got Edward Star Wars on the Pink Floyd at $37. That's also going twice, going 3 times. The Clash Sandinista fully remastered audiophile pressing is $49.99. Homeland Conspiracy is in on the Pink Floyd at $38. The Press of Purple, it's clear vinyl. It is on crystal clear vinyl. Atlantic 75. Genius. $31.99 for STP Purple. Where was I? Just showed Sandinista. That means we're at Charlie Brown Christmas by the Vince Guaraldi Trio. It's on green vinyl and it's $29.99. Now we're at, Edward is right back in on Pink Floyd at 40. UJ Miller is at 33 on Rob Zombie. Deep Purple made in Japan. This is on limited edition purple vinyl for $44.99. Great recording there. And yeah, I'll just flip through it one more time real quick. Deep Purple, Vince Guaraldi, Charlie Brown Christmas, Sandinista by The Clash, Combat Rock, Music Roots of Yes, Dismember, Brett McKenzie from The Flight of the Conchords, Ike and Tina Turner, Townes Van Zandt, STP Purple, Stone Soul, The Origins of Sly and the Family Stone, Star Trek Picard, Volume 1, Season 3, The Last Armageddon, $64.99. Homeland Conspiracy's out on Pink Floyd, and Robert Scheffler is out on Rob Zombie. So those are both on final calls now. I believe both of those auctions were just between 2 people. So we are at $40 on Pink Floyd, and we are at $33 on Rob Zombie with UJ Miller. Those are both on a final call. About to sell those very quickly. Turnpike Troubadour, Neil Young, Massey Hall, 1971. I highly recommend. Billy Idol, Rebel Yell, Neil Young, Harvest Moon, Dokken, Breaking the Chains, Bongzilla, Methods for Attaining Extreme Altitudes, Hootie and the Blowfish, Cracked Rear View, The Cult Singles, still available, and Slaughter, Fear No Evil. That is it for that crate. And Jared, yeah, I'll get you the Fear No Evil. Wildlife. Jay, can you write down Slaughter Wildlife? And if we have one, we will pull that for you, Jared. I know there's not another one in this crate, but that doesn't mean that we don't have one out here. Actually, let me just step over here in the S's real quick and see if we have one over here. I am not seeing it, but this caught my eye. If anybody wants a copy of Slayer South of Heaven, we do have that new for $36.99. Let me know if anybody is interested in a copy of that, and we can pull that for you. $36.99. And the Hootie was $31.99, and that is on crystal clear vinyl. $31.99 clear vinyl for Hootie. Slayer Hell Awaits. Let me check on that. Let me see. It does look like there's a few titles over here. We've got Divine Intervention. We've got Rain and Blood. And it looks like that's it. That's it for the Slayer. See, we've got South of Heaven, Divine Intervention, and what was the other one? Rain and Blood. Yeah, Rain and Blood. If anybody wants any of those, let me know and I'll pull one for you. Let's see. Any split checkout? Oh, hey, Kyle. We don't have any of Matt's records in stock right now. Let's see. South of Heaven. I believe it was $36.99. Is that right? Yeah, Brian. South of Heaven is $36.99. New. If you want that, Brian, let me know. I'll set that right here. And let's go ahead and sell the Pink Floyd box to Edward Star Wars for $40. And let's sell the Rob Zombie 10-inch to UJ Miller for $33. Those are sold. And that means it is time to get a couple more auctions up. Let's see. I'm going to set that over here for now. Crusaders. I haven't seen any Crusaders in these bins yet. Have not seen any Crusaders, but that doesn't mean that we don't have any. We just haven't gotten to them yet. But I am about to go through about 3 crates of used records if I don't pinch my hands on these crates. All right, there we go. Let me mute my mic for just 1 second. I need to put some liquid onto my tongue because my mouth is getting dry. Give me 1 second. All right, I am back. We did get a shipment of some new vinyl today. I'm waiting to hear back from Chad or Tanner about like a pre-order list for some of those titles, but I should be able to show some of that stuff tomorrow. Some of the new vinyl that we got in, Robert. So definitely tune in tomorrow if you're interested in Comfort Eagle by Cake. Just waiting to hear back from Chad and or Tanner on that one. But I was about to go ahead and go through that crate, but it's time to put up a couple more auctions. Oof, yeah, this is one of my favorites. One of my favorites. Definitely my favorite Yes album, but how about a original master recording of Close to the Edge by Yes. This is a 1982 MoFi pressing. It's exceptionally clean. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Gatefold. I mean, just open it. It doesn't feel like it's ever been opened. It's still really tight. And it's got the original inner sleeve here, kind of the extra protection there with a list of some of their other releases. Got the original inner sleeve for it, and there is side one label. I know it's hard to show how clean these records are on a camera, but I mean, it's near mint minus all day. It's absolutely beautiful. And I am looking for a $175 start on this one. Phenomenal. I mean, this record is just incredible, and I did play this a little bit today just to see how it sounded, and it just absolutely blasts out of the speakers. It's unbelievable. It's a 1982 MoFi pressing. Looking for a $175 start on that one. Leave that right there for you. And I'm just bouncing into everything. It's like I've never done this before or something. How about something a little bit lighter, but also very cool? Just don't really, I mean, you know, you see this record fairly often, I guess, but not necessarily in the shrink wrap with the hype sticker. Foreigner 4 with the hype sticker contains urgent, waiting for a girl like you, jukebox hero, and nightlife. It is in the shrink. There are a couple little tears in it. It's kind of up here and right here, but it does have the original hype sticker, and the vinyl is EX Plus to Near Mint Minus. Absolutely beautiful. It's looking for a $20 start on Foreigner 4, and still looking for a $175 start on Close to the Edge by Yes. It looks brand new, but I am 100% sure that it is a 1982 MoFi pressing. I keep looking at it and it looks like it was pressed yesterday. But let's go through another crate of vintage arrivals. Chris DeBerg, The Getaway, compliments of Radio Doctors. That is $14.99 for Chris DeBerg. Dobie Gray, gold stamp promo, timing strip on the bottom. Dobie Gray is $19.99. And let's see, Calvin Ward is at 27 on Foreigner. It's the high bid. Peter and, well, I was about to say Calvin, but Peter, you're out. Calvin has the high bid at 27 there. Going, I don't know, twice, going 3 times on Yes, Close to the Edge. Still looking for a $175 start on that. Kara Bowers in on Foreigner at $30. Just, yeah, very nice. You just don't really see them in that kind of shape with that hype sticker and in the shrink wrap. Like I said, there are a couple minor tears in the shrink, but it still presents very well. Very nice. Calvin is in, or back in at 32. MoFi is killer. Yeah, this thing sounded amazing when I was listening to it in the back. Tracks on Dobie Gray. Got In Crowd, Stumbling Back to You, Sunny Day Terrain, spending time making love and going crazy. You Can't Keep a Good Man Down, Full, All I Want to Do is Make Love to You. We Had It All, and Bridge of Silence. Let's see, Manfred Mann's Earth Band, Angel Station. That is $14.99, and it does have a gold stamp promo on the back. And this whole crate is EX Plus to Near Mint Minus. No condition notes on any of these. Jerry Butler's Golden Hits Live. This is in the shrink wrap for $14.99. The Fireballs Come On React. $14.99 for the Fireballs. Steven Stills Right By You in the shrink wrap with the hype sticker. Includes the single Stranger. Steven Stills is $19.99. And let's see, Calvin Ward is at 32 on Foreigner. It's going twice, going 3 times. Final call on Yes, Close to the Edge. Looking for a $175 start before I make that a buy it now. Best of the Diamonds. This is also in the shrink wrap for $14.99. Let's see. There we go. Woodbine Roots. This is $19.99. I don't know anything about this. I should have listened to it. It definitely has the look. It's got some longer tracks. Because, yeah, got a guy playing guitar and vocals, and you got drums, bass, and guitar. Recorded live in 1971 in Milwaukee. It was released in 78. That one definitely has the look to it, but I can't really speak for it. But I'm assuming this is like a hard rock record or psych or prog or something. It's only $19.99. Al Di Meola Casino is $14.99. Kara is at 35 on Foreigner. Calvin Ward is out. Yes, Close to the Edge is a $175 buy it now. Somebody get it. I know someone was locked and loaded and ready for that. The Seldom Seen Act 2 is $14.99. Some really killer bluegrass. Yes, this is a 1981 press, Peter. This is definitely an original pressing. And let me see if I can figure out where it was pressed. EDP. Not 100% sure which plant this was pressed at, but it is on the original label. That is on the original label. David Plunkett wants the Seldom Seen. Again, the Yes, Close to the Edge is a $175 buy it now. If anybody wants that. Roomful of Blues Hot Little Mama, $14.99. Brigatti, it's in the shrink wrap, and it is $14.99 for Brigatti. Laura Nero, great. Nested, $19.99. Underappreciated. I think Laura Nero is a fantastic songwriter. Leah Kunkel, I Run with Trouble. That is $14.99. I like the double exposure photograph on that. It's pretty cool. $14.99. Peter's back in on the Foreigner at $38. I'm gonna go. I guess I'll go ahead and say yes to the side. I did not expect that to get no bids. If anyone changes their mind and they want that for $175, I'm gonna have that over here to the side with this Criterion Blu-ray of Quadrophenia, and also just a reminder, if anyone wants that, it's $29.99. Let's see. Mark Egan Mosaic is $11.99 for Mark Egan. Jesse Colin Young is $9.99. The Joe South Story, also $9.99 for Joe South. Kara Bowers at $40 on Foreigner 4. I'm going to set that in slot number 1. Let me grab another auction item. Let's see, what do we put up next? This is a little different from the others that we've been putting up, and it's also sealed. This is a 2010 MoFi pressing of Heaven Up Here by Echo and the Bunnymen. Sealed from 2010. Gold number on the back. I'm trying to remember what's on this one. All My Colors is probably my favorite track on this album. That's a beautiful song. Great album though. All over, yeah, all the way through. Consistent. I mean, Echo and the Bunnymen's always great, but I'm looking for a $120 start on this. Like I said, it is sealed. It does have kind of a crease right here in the shrink, but no tears in the perforation at all. It's got the gold stamp number on there. Echo and the Bunnymen is a $120 start. And Kara is at 40 on Foreigner. That's going once, going twice. Let's see. Webb Pierce's Golden Favorites. That is $9.99, and that is in stereo on Webb Pierce. Woodbine is very Terry Reid-like. Well, that's a good sign. I like Terry Reid. Crane is $14.99. LaCroix, $34.99. I wonder if they named the drink after him. It's $34.99 for LaCroix. Edward, since this was the first night showing this one, it's gonna have to be $175. I don't, maybe at like, I don't even want to say later tonight, but I felt like $175 was a bargain for that with how clean that is and how amazing it sounds. I just don't really see those like early 80s MoFi pressings in that great of shape. Like, it's really EX plus all around on the jacket, and then the vinyl is, I don't know if I was the first person to put a needle on it, but it is absolutely immaculate. Final call on Foreigner 4 at $40. Kara Bauer has that at $40. Original 1981 pressing, still in the shrink with the hype sticker, is at $40, and I am still looking for a $120 start on Echo and the Bunnymen, Heaven Up Here. Sealed MoFi pressing, $120 start. Intermission by Richard Souther, premium virgin vinyl. That is sealed for $19.99. Let's see. The North Texas State University Lab Band, Leon Breeden, director, Lab 78. That is $17.99. That is also still in the shrink wrap. Edward will take the yes for $175. That's a very wise decision. I'm glad that you didn't make me buy it, because I probably would have taken that home if no one had bought it tonight. It sounded unbelievable. And it's my favorite Yes record for sure. It's a fantastic album. Philip Rigolato is at 42 on Foreigner. So Peter and Carrie, you are out. Going twice, going three times on Echo and the Bunnymen, Heaven Up Here, sealed MoFi press. Looking for a $120 start on that. Photomaker Vis-a-Vis is $9.99 for Photomaker. Roy Sunholm, The Chinese Method, that is $12.99, and it is a gold stamp promo on the back. The Association Birthday is $14.99. The Association, $14.99. Latitude, 40 degrees north. That is is it sealed? I think it might be. It is sealed. Latitude is $14.99. There's a blank tag on here. I guess someone, maybe it was me, I don't know. Someone meant to write sealed on there, but they forgot to. But Latitude, 40 degrees north, is sealed. Kara is out on Foreigner. Peter Policino, let me know if you're still in or if you're out on Foreigner. That is at $42 with Philip. And final call on Echo and the Bunnymen, Heaven Up Here, before I make that a $120 buy now. Great album. Still looking for a $120 start on that. Tyzik Radiance. That is $9.99 for Tyzik Radiance. American Boy and Girl by Garland Jeffries, another underrated songwriter, $9.99. That is in the shrink wrap. Garland Jeffries is $9.99. Another Laura Nyro record, The First Songs. Laura Nyro is $19.99. Andy Williams' Greatest Love Classics with the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra is in the shrink wrap. Andy Williams is $9.99. Jetstream wants the Garland Jeffries. Chasing Heart, you were second. And final call on Foreigner 4. That is with Philip Rigolato at $42. Final call on that. And Echo and the Bunnymen, Heaven Up Here, is a $120 buy it now. I know someone has been waiting for me to say that. Henry Gross Release. This was he was the youngest performer at Woodstock. He was with Sha Na Na. Henry Gross Release is $9.99. He used to shop at one of the last places I worked at. He was a really nice guy. But Henry Gross, $9.99. David Williams wants the Andy Williams. That is sold. What else? Yeah, I haven't heard anything from Peter or anyone else. So Foreigner 4 is sold to Philip for $42. And again, Echo and the Bunnymen, Heaven Up Here, sealed MoFi press. It's a $120 buy it now. $120 buy it now on Echo and the Bunnymen. Let me get another auction going. Now about Billy Joel, 52nd Street, in the shrink wrap. No condition notes at all. There's no hype sticker or anything, but I just thought it was an exceptionally clean copy, and it is on the original Family Productions Columbia label. Very nice. Looking for, let's just do a $20 start on this. I mean, this is really nice. I guess this album might have originally come with a hype sticker, possibly, but I mean, it's hard for me not to say that this is a top copy. We're gonna say $20 start on Billy Joel 52nd Street, and if anybody wants the Echo and the Bunnymen MoFi pressing that is sealed, it's $120. I'm gonna set it right over here as I get in the way of the camera. So yeah, looking for a $20 start on Billy Joel 52nd Street. Bert Jordan is in on Billy Joel at 20. And let's put this one up as well. Well, let's do something else. How about this one? All right, how about the band? Music from Big Pink, original master recording, still sealed. It's a 2012 sealed and gold numbered MoFi pressing. I don't know if I really need to hype this album up. It's incredible. Yeah, such a great album. Rest in peace, Robbie Robertson. Looking for let's just do a $100 start on that. The band, music from Big Pink, original master recording, $100 start on that. Billy Joel is going twice, going 3 times with Bert Jordan. Looking for a $100 start on the band, music from Big Pink. Here goes, we showed that. Spilt Milk by Lori Stivers. This is $24.99 for Spilt Milk by Lori Stivers. Let's see. The Reddings, Steamin' Hot. That is still sealed with the hype sticker. The Reddings is $21.99. Wild Angel by Nelson Slater. Something's going on that cover. It looks risque. $19.99 for Nelson Slater. Going twice, going 3 times on Billy Joel. That is at $20 with Bert Jordan, and it is a really, really nice copy of that album. It's at $20. And I am still looking for a $100 start on the band, music from Big Pink. Sealed MoFi copy. Just a $100 start. Chris Jagger. We're going through a little patch of some odd album covers. That is $14.99 for Chris Jagger. Oh, Jimmy Buffett, Flora Days. Jimmy Buffett is $19.99. Jimmy Buffett, $19.99. Pete Townsend, White City, a novel. This is sealed. Pete Townsend is sealed for $24.99. Chasing Heart wants the Jimmy Buffett. Lance, I am not sure. Oh, let's see. Greg Rogers was actually first. Chasing Heart, you were second on Jimmy Buffett. The Big Pink is it's a 2012 numbered one. I can't remember if that would have been, I think that's the first one, because I think they did another pressing of it a few years later. I believe 2012 is the first pressing of music from Big Pink by MoFi, but looking for a $100 start on that one. Let's see. I don't think they did that one in the 80s when they did some of the others, like The Doors that I showed earlier, or Yes, Close to the Edge. I believe this was the first time that it got the MoFi treatment. Final Call on Billy Joel, 52nd Street. That's at $20 with Bert Jordan. Showed that. Elton John, Breaking Hearts is $19.99. Iron Butterfly, was it Metamorphosis? Yeah, Iron Butterfly, Metamorphosis is $19.99. Feeling the Space, Yoko Ono, Plastic Ono Band, and Something Different. That is $29.99, and that's a 1973 Los Angeles press. Yoko Ono. The Fix, Shuttered Room. The Fix is $24.99. Let's see, they did mine in 80. Did they? Okay, so I guess they did do it in 82. So it is a more recent one. I apologize if I gave some misinformation. I didn't think that they had done this one in the 80s, but I guess they did. But this one was pressed in 2012, and it is an original master recording. Final call for a $100 start before I make it a buy it now. Willie Nelson, Family Bible. Willie Nelson is $14.99. All right. Yeah, thank you for the information, Daniel. I appreciate that. I never want to advertise something as something that it isn't. That's not what we try to do over here. So Lance, this would be a second press. Matterhorn, the Louis Bellson Drum Explosion is $19.99. The Louis Bellson Drum Explosion, $19.99. Stampeders, Sweet City Woman. Stampeders is $24.99. The Lemon Pipers Jungle Marmalade is in the shrink, and it's $19.99. What label is that on? Yeah, that's on that original Buddha label. Lemon Pipers is $19.99, still in the shrink wrap. And the band music from Big Pink is a $100 buy it now. And Billy Joel is sold to Burt Jordan for $20. All right. LP. Lemon Pipers is sold to Christopher Morris. And yeah, like I said, the band music from Big Pink, sealed and numbered. It's a $100 buy it now. Carly Simon, Hello Big Man is $9.99. Carly Simon, $9.99. The Doobie Brothers Stampede is $14.99. I'm tripping over my own tongue. The Doobie Brothers Stampede, $14.99. Roger Daltrey, Can't Wait to See the Movie, $14.99 for Roger Daltrey. Delaney and Bonnie, Genesis is $19.99. Delaney and Bonnie, Genesis. I don't see that one nearly as often as some of their others. This was $19.99. Let's see. Yeah, some serious MoFi deals. I can't believe no one wanted to scoop this up for $100. That's a deal for any sealed MoFi title, but especially for something like music from Big Pink by the band. I guess I'll set this to the side. I didn't think I would have to do that with this one, but just going to my left. If anyone wants music from Big Pink, let me know. I'll grab it for you. Joni Mitchell, The Hissing of Summer Lawns is $19.99. The Real Tommy Overstreet. This is a white label promo and it's $9.99. Tommy Overstreet, $9.99. The Lovin' Spoonful, You're a Big Boy Now, has this little hype sticker right here. Darling, Be Home Soon. That is on this album. It's $14.99. The Doobie Brothers was Stampede, Susan. Stampede. Quicksilver Anthology. It's a double LP, $19.99. It's a Los Angeles press. Quicksilver Anthology. Bunch of stuff. Pride of Man, Dino's Song, The Fool, Bears, Mona, Edward, The Mad Shirt Grinder, 3 or 4 Feet from Home, Fresh Air, Just for Love, Spin Drifter, Local Color, What About Me, Don't Cry My Lady Love, Hope, Fire Brothers, and I Found Love. Quicksilver is $19.99. Susan wants the Doobie Brothers. That is sold to Susan Bell. Stack Ridge, Friendliness. Stack Ridge is $19.99. And we've got Spitballs. It's great. Spitballs is $19.99. All right. Let's get another auction up. Get another auction up there. How about a 1977 Pittman press of Judas Priest, Sin After Sin. I'm sprinkling in just a little bit of metal tonight just to get you guys interested and ready for next week. This is a really, really nice copy, and it is a 1977 Pittman press on that Columbia label. EX plus to near mint minus on the vinyl, and I mean EX to, almost EX plus on the jacket. It's real, I guess, yeah, EX. It's a strong EX though on the cover, but Judas Priest, Sin After Sin. Looking for a $30 start on that. $30 start on Judas Priest, Sin After Sin. Joni Mitchell. Let's see, where is Joni? There she is. That is sold to Garrett Seipert. Sold to Garrett Seipert. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab another bin, but looks like Roger Ramjet is in on the Judas Priest at $30. Let's see. Grab another crate of some more used vinyl. If I can get this thing set in here without breaking my fingers. There we go. Whew. Well, Daniel, maybe you should pick this one up and do an A-B comparison. How about that? Just $100. It's sealed. It's never been played. It's gonna sound amazing. Let's see. Judas Priest is at $30 with Roger Ramjet going once, going twice. Abnormally clean copy. Abnormally clean. Something metal tonight. I'm not getting too metally tonight. We are saving a lot of that stuff for next week. We're gonna have a night where we just really, it'll probably be 2 or 3 nights actually, where we're just gonna be showing a ton of metal stuff. One of the collections we got while we were up there was just incredible. Jazz at the Plaza. Oh wow, the Miles Davis Sextet Volume 1. Didn't even realize that was in there. This is $32.99. The Miles Davis Sextet Volume 1. Jazz at the Plaza. It's also got Julian Cannonball Adderley, Paul Chambers, John Coltrane, Philly Joe Jones, and Bill Evans. That is $32.99. Tom T. Hall, We All Got Together, and this is VG Plus for $9.99. Sean Fairweather wants the Jazz comp. It's not even a comp. It's, I think that literally is the group. It's Cannonball Adderley playing with Paul Chambers, John Coltrane, Philly Joe Jones, Bill Evans, and Miles Davis. That's the Miles Davis Sextet. That's an incredible lineup. Absolutely incredible. And, the vinyl looks super nice. It's also got this little promo stamp back here, so that's a great deal there, Sean. That's gonna be killer. I had no idea that was in there. That's awesome. And Tom T. Hall is sold to Paul Gill. Let's see. Oh, did someone else claim the Miles? Oh, Toby Grimm. Yep. Sean, I'm sorry. I did not see Toby Grimm's comment. That was in ahead of you by 3 seconds, it looks like. So this is actually sold to Toby Grimm. Thank you, Patrick. And Tom T. Hall is sold to Paul Gill. Going twice, going 3 times on the Judas Priest. That is still at $30 with Roger Ramjet. Is at $30. Beautiful copy. 1977 Pittman Press. It's at $30. Let's see. Manfred Mann's Earth Band, Chance. That is VG Plus for $14.99. Spanky and Our Gang Change is VG Plus for $9.99, but it is a white label promo. Spanky and Our Gang is a white label promo, VG Plus for $9.99. Roger Daltrey, Parting Should Be Painless is EX for $12.99. LaBelle Chameleon, this is a white label promo. It's VG Plus for $14.99. If you want to make any offers or anything on this crate, I am entertaining offers. These are buy it now, best offer. So if you see something you want, don't be scared to shoot a number over, and I may or may not say yes. The Guess Who, Power in the Music with the die cut cover, and that is VG Plus for $14.99. Neil Diamond Double Gold is VG Plus for $14.99. That's a 2 LP compilation of Neil Diamond. VG Plus just $14.99. Look at Us by Sonny and Cher includes their big hit I Got You Babe. VG Plus $9.99. Corey Gaston wants the Neil Diamond that is sold to Corey Gaston. Sonny and Cher just showed that. Deep Purple, When We Rock, and When We Roll. That's VG Plus for $14.99. Marty Robbins, This Much a Man is EX for $14.99. That's in the shrink wrap. Burt Jordan also wants the Deep Purple that is sold to Burt Jordan. Final Call on Judas Priest, Sin After Sin. That's at $30. 1977 Pittman press, and that's with Roger Ramjet for just $30. Very nice copy. Final Call on that. Marty Robbins just showed that. Hank Snow's Country Guitar is EX for $11.99. MR for $9.99. Yeah, go ahead and sell that. Marty Robbins is sold to Gil 0007 for $9.99. Who is it? Paul Gill? Okay. That is sold to Paul Gill for $9.99. Thanks, Jake. I'm not 100% familiar with everyone's YouTube handles yet. Yeah. Thank you, Paul. I got you. Got that Marty Robbins pulled for you for $9.99. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and sell the Judas Priest to Roger Ramjet for $30. That is sold. And that means it's time to get another auction rolling. Just going to do one at a time, I guess. Let's see. Maybe you guys have been waiting on this one. I don't know. Let's see if I can get this thing out of this outer sleeve. It's tight. All right. Where am I going to put this? Right there, I guess. So we've got the Cars Shake It Up. This one is also still sealed and numbered on the back. From 2009, numbered MoFi pressing, and it is going to be a $50 start. $50 start on the Cars. Winning, picking, and pressing again. You're talking about like pricing records for the show. I did do one. I got one crate together tonight before the show, but when Chad and Tanner get back and we all kind of get back to normal, I'm gonna be pricing a bunch of stuff again. And I mean, we just have a lot of amazing stuff from this last trip that we went on. So there's gonna be no shortage of incredible stuff for the next like 3 or 4 months, at least, and then beyond. I mean, we're not going to stop buying and selling records. So, but these collections that we picked up in the last couple weeks are just amazing. But looking for a $50 start on the Cars Shake It Up, sealed MoFi pressing, $50 start on that. The Young Rascals Collections is VG Plus $12.99. The Young Rascals VG Plus $12.99. We got Nicky Hopkins, Ry Cooder, Mick Jagger, Bill Wyman, and Charlie Watts. VG for $12.99. Loudon Wainwright III, Album 2 is EX for $12.99. Is this the one? No, it's not. There's one that's like, I forget what it's called. It's like the Skunk Song or something. It's hilarious. But Loudon Wainwright's very good, very funny. Let's see. The variety is the key. I know, yeah, when John and I are both pricing stuff, we really have an excellent mix of stuff. Because he has some stuff he gravitates towards, and I kind of go for the more, I don't know, obscure, I guess, or, you know, the stuff that we don't show every single night. Some of the stuff that I'm like, oh, this is cool. I know someone. Yeah, Dead Skunk. Thank you, Bert. That song is amazing. But yeah, when John and I are back and we're like in our normal groove, we're gonna have a real nice mix of stuff going out for the next few months. Ernest Tubb, Another Story is EX for $12.99. Brenda Lee, did I pull the Rascals? Yeah, the Rascals is sold for $10 to Patrick Carter. Going twice, going 3 times on the cars. Shake it up. Looking for just a $50 start on that. It is still sealed. Brenda Lee is VG Plus for $34.99, and it is a 1960 Pickneyville press stereo. Brenda Lee VG Plus $34.99. That would make it an original press of that Brenda Lee record. What else we got in here? Are you guys still working on last? Yeah, I thought the invoices should be sent out. Maybe check your spam. I'm not sure. I think Tanner sent out all the invoices from last week, but maybe not. If you haven't received one though, just send us a message to our Facebook Messenger, and yeah, we'll get that straightened out for you, Zach. If you haven't received one, we will, just send us a message and we'll get that sent out to you. The Into the Woods musical, the original cast recording is what you would call that. It's EX for $49.99. It's a 1988 US press with the book. This thing's pretty rare and it's in really nice shape. $49.99 for Into the Woods. Sunday in the Park with George, a musical. This is another original cast recording. This one's VG Plus for $26.99. It's a 1984 US press with the book as well. Let's see. Petty Page, Romance on the Range. This is VG Plus for $19.99. This is a 1955 mono copy. VG Plus $19.99 for Petty Page. Neil Young, this is his self-titled album, VG Plus $19.99. It is a 1975 Terre Haute pressing, $19.99 VG Plus. Hank Williams, Wait for the Light to Shine, is VG Plus $14.99. It's a 1960 mono copy. And Final Call on the Cars, Shake It Up. Just looking for a $50 start. The Cars. You got Since You're Gone, Shake It Up, I'm Not the One, Victim of Love, Cruiser, A Dream Away, This Could Be Love, Think It Over, and Maybe Baby. $50 start on the Cars. Final call on that. Ludwig van Beethoven, Symphony No. 7 in A major, Opus 92, King Stefan Overture, the Concertgebouw, yeah, Orchestra of Amsterdam, Wolfgang Sawallisch conducting. That's my best Chad impression. EX 1999, and that is a white label promo. 13 Romance on the Range, 13. Meet me at 15, Mark. I'll sell this to you for $15. 15 on that, and it's yours. And the Cars Shake It Up is a $50 buy it now. Sealed MoFi pressing of the Cars Shake It Up. $50 sealed. That's a buy it now. Where was I in this bin? I'm giving away all the goods. Giving away all the secrets. The Beatles at the Hollywood Bowl is EX for $31.99. The Beatles at the Hollywood Bowl, EX, $31.99. T-Rex Electric Warrior is VG for $24.99. James Taylor, JT, VG Plus, $14.99. Mark says he's in, so that is sold to Mark Lent for $15. T-Rex is sold to Sarah Long. And another no sell on the I'm shocked that these MoFis are not selling. We sold the first like 3 or 4 that we showed, and now they're just not moving anymore. But if anybody is interested in any of these, we now have the Cars Shake It Up, sealed MoFi. Got the band Music from Big Pink, also sealed MoFi. And we've got another sealed MoFi pressing of Heaven Up Here by Echo and the Bunnymen. All of those are sealed and they're all available. Ian Pavelka, you were second to the T-Rex, but if anyone wants any of these, they're right over here with the Quadrophenia Blu-ray Criterion, $29.99 on that. And go ahead and throw one more auction up here. I'll start this one real low too, but this is really nice. Kansas Audio Visions in the shrink with the hype sticker. It does, there's a little bit of a tear right here where it's missing some of the shrink on the front, but perfect on the, I mean, it's tight, it's nice. Very nice shrink, and the vinyl itself is also EX Plus to near mint minus. Really sharp copy. Very, very nice. Almost doesn't even look like it's in the shrink on the camera, but I guarantee you it is. If you can see that right there, you know, I guess that's proof. But with the hype sticker on there, looking for an $18 start on Kansas Audio Visions. Just an $18 start on that. Any other Priest MoFi? Maybe. We seriously bought, I think we brought back probably 250 or 300 MoFi pressings. And I just pulled a few random ones. Like, I didn't even really look at what I was grabbing. I just kind of plucked a few out of the crates. Echo and the Bunnyman, 120. Yeah, that is a wise decision. Thomas. Echo and the Bunnyman is sold to Thomas Hujar for $120. And Chasing Heart is in on Kansas at $18. And I'll throw the last MoFi pressing auction of the night. This is the last one that I grabbed. Let's see. I'll be very sad if this one does not get any bids at all. And Jake might cry. We ran out of tissues, Jake. We can't afford to have you crying over there. But Derek and the Dominoes, Layla, and Other Assorted Love Songs. This is sealed with an asterisk, okay? It is sealed, but there is just like a little bit of a rip up here in the, you know, there's like the perforated side on here where you can just kind of peel it off. There is a little bit of a breach there, but I can assure you it has never been played. But Derek and the Dominoes, Layla and Other Assorted Love Songs is a $100 start. It is the 2017 pressing, and it is numbered on the back. But Derek and the Dominoes, Layla is a $100 start. The band music from Big Pink, Greg, this one is sealed, and there's no asterisk on this. It's 100% sealed unless you count the breathe holes that are in there. But this is just $100 sealed, $100 sealed. Slaughter, Fear No Evil, Joe. I believe we do have that. Give me 1 second. I don't know where I put that crate, but I think I saw another one over here anyways. Let's see. It was out of order with everything else, and it gives me a good reason to get it back in order. But Slaughter, Fear No Evil is $52.99. It was mastered at 45 RPM, and it's on red and black splatter vinyl. It's $52.99. If you want that, Joe, let me know. And Greg, let me know if you're interested in music from Big Pink. That's just a $100 buy it now. And I fell asleep on the Kansas auction, but that is going twice, going 3 times at $18 with Chasing Heart. And I'm just looking for a 100. Did I say 100? I think I said 100. Yeah, $100 start on Derek and the Dominoes, Layla and Other Assorted Love Songs. And Joe, just let me know if you're interested in Slaughter, Fear No Evil, $52.99. I'll sell that to you. Back to the crate. Axe self-titled is VG Plus for $21.99. It is a 1979 Pickneyville pressing with the insert. Axe is $21.99. VG Plus. Joe says he'll take the Slaughter. That is sold to Joe Hawkins. Let's see. Neil Young and Crazy Horse Rust Never Sleeps is EX for $31.99. and that does have the insert with it as well. Van Morrison Wavelength is VG Plus for $22.99. Final call on Kansas Audio Visions. Again, this one's in the shrink for the most part. There's just a little chunk right here where it is missing, but it's also got the hype sticker there. It's at $18 with Chasing Heart. Final call on that. And I'm still looking for a $100 start on Derek and the Dominoes. The Great American Singing Cowboys, Rex Allen, Gene Autry, Eddie Dean, Tex Ritter, Roy Rogers, and Jimmy Wakely. That is VG Plus for $9.99. Little cowboy compilation. Remember How Great, Volume 2 Collector Series. We got Tony Bennett, Cab Calloway, The Cordettes, Percy Faith, Patty Page, Joe Safford, Andy Williams. That's VG Plus for just $9.99. Let's see. Check feed, Kansas 18. I've got Chasing Heart up. Oh, Bert, thank you for that. Bert actually was in on Kansas first at $18. Chasing Heart, you were second, so you're out. But yeah, Bert Jordan does have Kansas for 18 right now. And final call on Derek and the Dominoes. Looking for a $100 start before I make it a buy it now. Show that. Let's see. Rick James, Garden of Love, white label promo. That is a white label promo. It's VG Plus for $19.99. Rick James, Garden of Love, white label promo. Wynton Marsalis, Think of One is EX for $12.99. Wynton Marsalis EX $12.99. Journey Through the Past, a film by Neil Young. It's an original soundtrack recording, VG Plus for $24.99. Suspicions, Let's Go Get Wild is EX for $34.99. This is a 1982 power pop record. EX $34.99 for Suspicions. And since I had to recheck the feed on the Kansas, we're now at a final call with Kansas Audio Visions at $18. And the high bidder is Bert Jordan on that. Wynton Marsalis, David Plunkett said 10. Sell that to Dave Plunkett for $10. And Derek and the Dominoes is a $100 buy it now. $100 buy it now on Derek and the Dominoes, Layla, and Other Assorted Love Songs. Joe Turner, Rock and Roll is VG for $34.99. It is an original 1957 deep groove mono pressing. Joe Turner is VG for $34.99. And Kansas is sold for $18 to Bert Jordan. It is sold to Bert Jordan for $18, and I guess I'll set this one to the side too. It's a $100 buy it now if anybody wants that. Chasing Heart is out. Uh-oh. I think I just lost my chat. What happened? Uh-oh. What's that? I mean, I just lost it on my phone. I lost my chat. It's gone. I guess I'll just have to check the monitor. I don't know what happened. Let's see if I can refresh this. Chat is waiting for me. I don't know what happened. It just restarted out of nowhere. I don't know. Well, can we? How about if you guys can message where you're watching from, that might show me if this is working now. Let's see. Hey, there it is. Yeah, there we go. There we go. No, there aren't any auctions going right now. Let's see. Might be out of auctions. Let's see here. SoCal, Chicago. Yeah, this is a buy it now or best offer crate. The Rock and Roll record this one right here. It's Joe Turner, and it's VG for $34.99. It's an original 1957 deep groove mono on Atlantic. I believe that should be on the Black Atlantic label. Yeah, it's a very collectible label, Black Atlantic. And let's see. Ben Webster and Associates is G Plus for $24.99. It's a 1959 stereo copy. It is on Verve. Yeah, it looks a little rough, but these old records that are deep groove tend to play really well, a lot better than they look. Bob said he'll take it. Bob Riger wants the Joe Turner. Next is the 1971 March of Dimes presents FM musical programs. VG Plus for $14.99. George Harrison Extra Texture is VG Plus for $22.99. That's also in the shrink. The Monkees Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Jones Limited is EX for $12.99. Saturday Night Fever original movie soundtrack is VG Plus for $17.99. Henry Flint and Nova Billy is EX for $36.99. It's a combination of free jazz and country rock for $36.99. What a combination. Let's see. Rachel's The Sea and the Bells is EX for $21.99. Modern classical / post-rock might be cool. That might be reminiscent of like maybe Godspeed You Black Emperor or something like that. EX $21.99. Jay Wilson said he'd give $15.99 for the Beatles. That was towards the back, I believe, right? Maybe I went too far. There it is. $15.99. I have that marked at $31.99. My best price on that would be $24. Jay Wilson, if you want that for $24, I will sell it to you for $24. I can't do half price on it though. Let's see. Our Solar System in Time is EX for $34.99. That's a psych record. $34.99. You know it's going to be good when there's just one track on each side and they're 20 minutes or longer. You know it's going to be good. All right, he's out. Cool. Thank you for your response, Jay. If anybody wants that, though, I will sell that to you for $24. It's EX. It is EX, so it's going to be really nice. Might have just a stray mark or two on it. We are very conservative with our grading here. MoFi in the crate, one to the left. Over here, let's find out. Get the Knack. We've got Get the Knack, new. That's a MoFi pressing for $46.99. And it is also gold stamped, and it's limited out of 3,000. Get the Knack is $46.99. David, let me know if you want that one. My Sharona. Chris Forsyth with Garcia Peoples Motel Band is EX for $22.99. John Fahey. Man, I love John Fahey. VG Plus for $34.99. It's a 1971 pressing on the first U.S. label. I think this has like a book. Yeah. This is a really cool, I don't know, just really cool packaging, especially for 1971 with this little book here. John Fahey. If you like primitive guitar or like, you know, primitive folk guitar kind of stuff, good finger picking, John Fahey is your man. I also like one of his buddies, Robbie Basho. I love Robbie Basho. Suspicions 24. Where was Suspicions? Suspicions. Did I miss Suspicions somewhere? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'll go ahead and sell that to you, Patrick. And CM said he'll take the Beatles for $24. And sold. Is that Michael Neff? Okay. I thought that might be Michael Neff. Thank you, Michael. John Fahey, I don't know. There's one record in this crate, and I'm like, I recommend it. This would be it. It's VG Plus $34.99. If you like that kind of, if you like just really good folk guitar playing kind of stuff. Atlantico Tropical, 3 LPs. It's EX for $34.99. It's a Mexican import. It's just a Latin compilation. That is EX for $34.99. Fantastica, Music from Outer Space by Russ Garcia is VG plus $26.99. It's a 1958 mono pressing. 1958 mono. Swans, Can't Find My Way Home. And yes, it is that song that you're thinking, but done by Michael Gira and company with Swans. I should have listened to this. I bet it sounds drastically different from the original. It's EX for $27.99, and it's a 1989 UK 12-inch single. See, on side A, it's I Can't Find My Way Home, and side B is Was He Ever Alive? And She's a Universal Emptiness. It's great. $27.99, EX, Swans. Let's see, did I miss anything? Nope. Warren Zevon, Excitable Boy. EX for $32.99. Warren Zevon, $32.99. Here's that copy of Metallica, Master of Puppets. You guys were asking for some metal. This one is in G plus condition. I did play this, and for the most part, it actually sounds really good. There are some jumps and some skips. It is a really nice starter copy. I haven't marked it $49.99, but I will entertain offers on this. But it is an original 1986 specialty pressing. And I believe, yeah, it does have the original inner sleeve as well. Just the condition of the vinyl itself is a little bit unfortunate, but it really it played a lot better than I expected it to. It's a loud album, as you know, but I do have that marked at $49.99, but I will entertain offers if anyone is interested in it. And I mean, really, the sleeve and the jacket and the inner sleeve are really nice. If you have like a copy where you get a nice disc but a rough jacket, this would be a nice upgrade for you. Patrick Carter offered $40. Sold. That is sold, Patrick. And like I said, it really doesn't play nearly as bad as it looks. Let's see. Country Joe and the Fish, Electric Music for the Mind and Body is EX for $21.99. That's my handwriting. I wrote that note. Essential West Coast Psych. This is a fantastic record. Country Joe and the Fish, Electric Music for the Mind and Body. Let's see. What else? What did I miss? Anything? Price and condition on Chris Forsyth. That was right back here. Yeah, if it was, if that had been a really nice copy, it would have been a lot more than $50, Mel. Chris Forsyth with Garcia Peoples Motel Band, EX. It's $22.99. EX $22.99 for Chris Forsyth. Mark, let me know if you're interested in that. I'm gonna move on to the next crate. All right. Let's got one more over here. Let's see something real quick. Let me flip through this just 1 second. Grabbing a couple things to auction to just make things a little interesting. Let's see. All right. That should be good. Let's do one at a time. Mark said he'll take it. Let me grab that Chris Forsyth. I don't blame me one bit for getting that. Really good stuff, Mark. That is sold. to Mark Shelton for $22.99. Let's see. Let me tighten this up a little bit. This probably will be the last crate of the night, just so you guys know. Tomorrow night will maybe be kind of similar. We'll probably go till about 10 or 10:30 at the latest, but Saturday night, John and I will both be here. John wasn't here today, and he won't be here tomorrow, I don't think, but Saturday we're going to get a lot of stuff priced out for you guys, but I'm going to price at least a few crates for you guys tomorrow night, and Jake and I will be here for a few hours selling stuff. Let's see. I'm going to throw this up for auction. This is a really nice looking copy. Yeah. Very clean. Night Ranger. It is in the shrink wrap. Very clean, original copy on MCA. And of course it is the one with Sister Christian. It's EX plus to near mint minus. Beautiful copy. We're going to go ahead and let's just start it at 20 bucks. Night Ranger, $20 start. Very nice copy. Let's see. Whoop. This bin will also be a buy now best offer bin. Terry Reed, Seed of Memory. This is a white label promo and it's $119.99. And don't worry, that writing right there, you might be able to get that off with just a dry paper towel, or if you want, you can just peel the shrink off. It's got the original insert with it and everything. This is a rare Terry Reed record. This is probably the hardest one from his discography to get. It's $119.99. Christopher Morris is in on Night Ranger at $20. And just to make things interesting, let's go ahead and put up another auction. Sparks, Want That Sucker. It seems like we've been getting a lot of Sparks in the last like 6 months or so, but I assure you that is not normal. This is probably, it's got to be close to one of our last Sparks records that we have. They're typically really difficult to find, but this is an original 1980 US press. Sparks, Want That Sucker. No condition notes on the vinyl. Looking for a $50 start. Just a $50 start on Sparks, Want That Sucker. $50 start on that. Let's see. Yeah, Bob, this is a really tough one to find. It is a white label promo. I know it does have that clipped corner, but it's in the shrink. White label promo. Tough record to get as it is, but yeah. Frank Sinatra, Some Nice Things I've Missed is $14.99 for Frank Sinatra. Greg Rogers is in on the Night Ranger at $22. Looking for a $50 start on Sparks. Van Morrison, A Sense of Wonder is $29.99. Jefferson Airplane, 30 Seconds Over Winterland, $24.99. Spirit Feedback is $19.99. These are all EX plus to near mint minus. Joe Walsh, The Smoker You Drink, The Player You Get is $19.99. Let's see. Poco, From the Inside is $9.99. Everything in this crate is buy it now, best offer. Let's see. Greetings from Timbuk 3 is $19.99. James Bragg is in on the Sparks at $50. Michael Neff offered $14 for Joe Walsh. That is sold to Michael Neff. Christopher Morris is at $25 on Night Ranger. Let's see. The Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. What is the title of this one? Is it Dirt, Silver, and Gold, I believe? Yeah, Dirt, Silver, and Gold. $34.99 for the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. Randy Newman, Trouble in Paradise is $19.99. Laura Nero and LaBelle, Gonna Take a Miracle. That is $19.99. Bobby Gentry and Glenn Campbell is only $9.99. That's a great album. Going once, going twice on Sparks, that's at $50. Going once, going twice on Night Ranger at 25. That one's in the shrink. That one, I mean, it's Sparks. It's tough to find those, especially in EX Plus to near mint minus condition like that. The Hatfields and the McCoys, The Great Vendetta by Jimmy Wolford is $19.99. Cool. Healing, excuse me, Healing by Todd Rundgren is $19.99. Lou Reed, Rock and Roll Heart is in the shrink wrap for $34.99. Let's see, Laura Nero 10. I think that's going to be a little bit short. I can't do half price on it. I will sell it to you for $15 though. This is a great album. Jane Fink, I will sell you this Laura Nero for $15. I had it marked $19.99. I can't do half off, but I will do $15 if you want that. Greg Rogers is at $27. Now it's at $28 with Christopher Morris. And Sparks is at $57 with James Bragg. Edward Star Wars, you're out. Jane said okay, so Laura Nero is sold for $15, Jake. I think we're all caught up. Showed that already. Showed that. Where am I at? There we go. Another Todd Rundgren album. This is my favorite or second favorite Todd Rundgren album. A Wizard, a True Star. It's between this and Something Anything for me, but this has some great songs on it. And that is $24.99. I went through a phase for probably about a year or two where I just listened to Todd Rundgren like non-stop. I mean, he plays like every instrument on his albums. He produces everything, writes everything. Produced a bunch of other people's stuff. Badfinger, Bad Out of Hell by Meatloaf. Todd Rundgren put out some amazing stuff. And then not to mention the stuff that he did when he was in the Nas is fantastic. But the original motion picture score for Revolution, featuring music by the Quicksilver Messenger Service, the Steve Miller Band, and Mother Earth. It is $19.99. Very cool artwork. Edward is at $60 on Sparks. And James is right back in, and Greg Rogers is at $30 on Night Ranger. Again, I'll show that one more time. In the shrink wrap, Night Ranger, it is the one with Sister Christian. Fantastic. Near mint minus, and I didn't even show it, but it does have the custom inner sleeve that came with it with the lyrics as well. And that is at $30 with Greg Rogers. Michael Nath offered $15 for Revolution, and I will accept that offer. That is sold to Michael Nath. And Christopher, you were second on that. Christopher Morris is out on Night Ranger. Southside Johnny and the Asbury Dukes, Love is a Sacrifice is $14.99. Aerosmith Rocks is $24.99. David Bowie, Fame and Fashion. This is sealed. Sealed from 1984. That's $49.99. David Bowie's all-time greatest hits. What's on here? Space Oddity, Changes, Starman, 1984. Young Americans, Fame, Golden Years, TVC 15, Heroes, DJ, Fashion, Ashes to Ashes, $49.99. Sealed from 1984. Edward is at $65 on Sparks. James, you're out. Michael Nath offered $13 for Southside Johnny. I will sell that to Michael Nath for $13. Thank you, Michael. Where were we at? Right after David Bowie there. Aerosmith, Night in the Ruts is $24.99. James is at $67 on Sparks. Santana Abraxas. I guess we censored some of the nightly nudity. It's $39.99, but it does have the poster with it. It does have the poster, and the vinyl is very, very nice. I kind of want to pull this poster out. I don't know if it's safe for work. Yeah, it's this one. I forgot which poster came with this one. But that is it. Let's see it. Yeah. Very cool. That can go up on your wall. But Santana Abraxas with a poster is $39.99. Where are we at on Night Ranger? I think we're going twice, going 3 times on this. That's at $30 with Greg Rogers. Going twice, going 3 times. Very, very nice copy. Let me get this poster back in here. This is what I deserve for being curious about things. Santana Abraxas, $39.99. Sparks, 67 with James Bragg. Next, we've got the Rolling Stones, Stone Age. The Rolling Stones. This is a 1971 UK import. It is a compilation, I believe. Yeah, it's $39.99. Look what you've done. It's all over now. Confessing the Blues. One more try as tears go by. The Spider and the Fly. My Girl. Paint It Black. If You Need Me. The Last Time. Blue turns to gray. And Around and Around. $39.99. Abraxas is sold to Brent Ribley for $33. I won't bump it up $2. That's a fair offer, Brent. Thank you. Edward is out on Sparks, so that's going twice, going 3 times. And final call on Night Ranger. It's at $30 with Greg Rogers. What happened here? Yeah, Stones. Endless Beach. Endless Beach is $24.99. It's got Tyrone Davis, Robert John, Spellbinders, Otis Leavell. Yeah, a bunch of people. Just a little compilation. Major Lance is on there. Endless Beach is $24.99. Madonna Angel. It's a 12-inch single for $24.99. Yeah, Angel on side 1 with the extended dance mix, and then side 2 is Into the Groove, $24.99 for Madonna. Endless 18 is also sold to Brent. Simon and Garfunkel Bookends is $14.99. Let's see which label we're working with here. It's the 70s Columbia label, but very nice vinyl. This was one of the first albums I ever bought was Bookends by Simon and Garfunkel. I have no shame admitting that. I love some Simon and Garfunkel. It's pretty psychedelic too, which if you know me and my taste, I do like some psychedelic music, and it's a great record. I mean, America, it's on there, and then like that little intro track, Punky's Dilemma, Faking It. Mrs. Robinson, of course, is on here. Hazy Shade of Winter, yeah, man. $14.99. Now I want to listen to that. Madonna Condition. There are no notes on the vinyl on any of these. This one, I will say, has a little bit of wear on the cover. It's probably on the VG side, but it's like a strong VG, if you believe in that kind of thing. But the vinyl itself is EX Plus to Near Mint Minus. You go ahead and take a peek at it. Yeah, it's EX Plus to Near Mint Minus for sure. $24.99 on that, Bryce. $24.99. And I think I did final call already. So Night Ranger is sold to Greg Rogers for $30. Greg is getting all the auctions tonight. Sparks. I think we're on a final call on Sparks at 67. Go ahead and throw one more auction up for the night. How about Class of 55, Carl Perkins, Jerry Lee Lewis, Roy Orbison, and Johnny Cash, Memphis Rock and Roll Homecoming in the shrink. Very nice copy. Vinyl is also EX Plus to Near Mint Minus. More on the EX Plus side on this one. And that is going to be a $20 start on the Class of 55. I haven't seen any Dwight tonight, Nick. No Dwight Yoakam in the bins. Fleetwood Mac, Heroes Are Hard to Find is $19.99. Nick Lowe, Nick the Knife, is that right? Yeah, Nick the Knife is $19.99 for Nick Lowe. Looking for a $20 start on this, on the class of 55 in the shrink wrap. Bob Dylan with the band, The Basement Tapes, is $49.99. EX plus the near mint minus on that. Very, very clean. Very clean. Thank you, Susie. Survivor, Vital Signs is $24.99. No condition notes. Also, anything in this bin here is buy now or best offer. George Thorogood and the Destroyers. It's Born to be Bad. Yeah, Born to be Bad, George Thorogood, $19.99. George Thorogood, $19.99. 38 Special. What is this? Rockin' Into the Night. Yeah. 38 Special Rockin' Into the Night is $24.99. And Sparks is sold to James Bragg for $67. And going twice, going three times on class of 55. If anyone... Oh, sorry, Shane, I just saw your bid. Shane is in on the class of 55 at $20, and Greg Rogers offered $20 on 38 Special. That is sold. Jamie Butler, you were second. And Christopher, if you had commented first, I would have taken that offer as well. But Greg offered 20 first, and I already said sold. So that is sold to Greg Rogers for $20. Frank Sinatra All the Way is $14.99. Oh, what do we have here? Christopher Robin Duncan with Light. That is $14.99. Comes with this little thing here. Let's see, side one is one track. I bet it's some kind of... I was going to say psych, but some of the instrumentation is like harmonicas, tuning forks, electronics, cymbals, the ocean, coaxial, Zebulon, center for Nemi. It's probably more of an ambient record, which could also be cool, and that might be a UFO or a UAP, whatever you want to call it nowadays. But that's $14.99. Price on George T. I think it was $19.99. Yeah, I've got that marked $19.99, Nick. Let's see. Wynton Marsalis. What is the name of this one? Is it Black Code? Yeah, Black Codes from the Underground. Wynton Marsalis, $14.99. This is a good album too. $14.99. Darren Davis offered $15 on Fleetwood Mac. I will sell that to you for $15, Darren. It's sold to you. Highway 101, $14.99. I almost forgot about the auction again, but we're going twice, going three times on this. That is sitting at $20 with Shane Devers. Again, in the shrink with the old Turtles sticker or price tag on there. Carl Perkins, Jerry Lee Lewis, Roy Orbison, Johnny Cash. We're at $20 with Shane Devers, going twice, going three times on that. Wynton for $10. Go ahead and sell that to Jetstream for $10. Highway 101. Straub's Deep Cuts. This is a white label promo for $16.99. I do like me some Straub's. Sandy Denny, from Fairport Convention, and did some solo stuff. I don't think she's on this one. This might have been later. She might have actually passed away by this point. She died very young. I think she fell down a flight of stairs or something, maybe. I don't know. She was kind of notorious for imbibing in the spirits a bit too much and throwing herself on the floor downstairs and stuff. But it was just really sad. And but yeah, the Straub's Deep Cut, $16.99. I'm going off on a tangent talking about Sandy Denny. I love her. Ray Charles Invites You to Listen is $19.99, and that is in mono. Ray Charles in mono, $19.99. The Jay Giles Band Showtime Historic Live album, that is $19.99. It's got Just Can't Stop Me, Just Can't Wait, Walls Come Tumbling Down, Sanctuary, I'm Falling, Love Rap, Love Stinks, Stoop Down, number 39, I Do, Centerfold, and Land of 1,000 Dances. Bunch of covers. $19.99 for the Jay Giles Band. And final call on the class of 55. That is at $20 with Shane Beavers. Straub's 14. I will sell that to Greg Rogers for $14. Let's see what else. Junior Wells, It's My Life, Baby. This is a 2015 record store day release, and it is $29.99. $29.99 for Junior Wells. Willie Nelson, The Promised Land, In the Shrink with the hype sticker, featuring Living in the Promised Land, I'm Not Trying to Forget You, and Basin Street Blues. That is $14.99 for old Willie. And Tom Brown's Tommy Gun. I guess that's his Tommy Gun. $12.99 for Tom Brown. Shane offered 10 for Willie. I'll go ahead and sell that to Shane, and I will also sell that to Shane for $20. Let me get that back in the sleeve. So Jake has a little bit less to do over there. Keeping him busy. Just a few more a few more records in this crate. Let's see. Sheila E., Sister Fate. It's a 2-cut maxi single, 12-inch single, $14.99. It's got Sister Fate and Save the People. Sheila E., $14.99. Someone did write 45 RPM in the top corner there. Rubber Bush. Excuse me. Rubber Bush is $24.99. That's a 1988 press on red vinyl. Rubber Bush is $24.99. JW Junior Wells, $22. I will sell that to you, Edward. David Bowie, $35. I don't think I can do $35. I think it's priced for $50. Might be a bit too much. I will sell it for $40. Jay Wilson, I will sell this to you for $40. That is my best price. But I'd be happy to sell this to you for $40. But that is definitely my lowest price. Rubber Bush, there it is again. Toronto Girls Night Out 3D. It's $14.99. Does this have any glasses with it or anything? Not seeing any. A Toronto Girls Night Out is $14.99. Madonna. The Madonna, if you're talking about the 12-inch back here, it was, what was it, Angel thing? It's a 12-inch single, and it's $24.99. Where did that thing go? Where did that go? Let's see. Yeah, Jay, I will sell it to you for $40. Thank you very much. The Madonna, oh, it's right here. There it is. Madonna, it's Angel and Into the Groove. And it's produced by Nile Rodgers. Cool. $24.99 for that. Yeah, I just accidentally landed on it and I was looking away and then I looked over and I was like, oh, yeah, there it is. Wadsworth Mansion, Michigan, Harry Slaughter, Sweet Mary, Queenie Dew. That is $14.99 for Wadsworth Mansion. If there's anything else in this crate that you guys want, let me know or make an offer. I'll show these other no bid auctions real quick. And then I'm probably going to wrap it up, but we still have the Quadrophenia Criterion Blu-ray available for $29.99. Quadrophenia, of course, is the Who film, not movie, it's a film, okay? And then we have Derek and the Dominoes, Layla, and other assorted love songs. That was I think it was a $100 buy it now, yeah. $100 buy it now on Derek and the Dominoes. And then we also have the band, music from Big Pink. That's just a $100 buy it now. Two major surprises there. And then the Cars Shake It Up is also a sealed MoFi for $50. All three of these are sealed. If anybody wants any of those, I might entertain an offer if you're interested in any of them. Don't get too crazy with your offers. It's got to be very reasonable. It's the first night that we've shown these. I'll entertain some offers though if there's anything you want in that stack. Gonna mute my mic for a second and get a drink. If there's anything else you're interested in, please comment it before we go off the air. All right. Let's see. Cars 40. Hey Grant, I will sell this to you for 45. I'll sell it to you for 45, Grant. And I will sell Quadrophenia to Chris Ferrara for $24.99. And Brent Ribley wants Music from Big Pink and Derek and the Dominoes. Those are both sold to Brent. Good night, Michael Neff. Edward Star Wars, you were second to inquire about the band, but Brent, you're going to be paying full price on those. It's $100 each on those. And yeah, Cars 45. I will sell that to you, Grant, for $45. Greg, I did pull that Straub's record, right? Yeah, Greg, we did pull that for you. I saw you commented it a second time. I guess maybe you didn't see that I pulled it, but I did get that for you, Greg. And well, that's great. That means that all the auctions sold tonight. And thank you for tuning in. Jake and I will be back at the same time, same place tomorrow night. We'll go live right at 7 o'clock, just like we did tonight. We'll probably go till, roughly this time tomorrow, maybe 10 o'clock or so. But then Saturday, John and I will both be here to price some records. So Saturday is going to be the big night for the week. We'll have a lot of new arrivals, a lot of auctions, and probably, I might pull some more MoFi titles out for tomorrow night and see what else I can get into and get priced. A lot of the stuff that we got on this trip is just not as common as the stuff that we usually have. So a lot of these records that we've got are they're just a bit more research intensive. So we might not get the quantity out that we have been getting, but the quality, and you're going to find some stuff that you don't see anywhere else. And I appreciate you guys very much. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow night.